I just had a wonderful dinner with the Singapore frontrunners. Now we continue editing our video for the Singapore frontrunners. This morning, we captured a video of our run at Sunset Way. In the earlier videos, we took the videos captured by our Insta360 X5 camera, copied the files out from the SD card, and copied it into our machine here. Then we exported the whole bunch of the videos as 360-degree videos that we have uploaded to YouTube. Then in the following the following live stream, we created a piece of music for our new video. In this live stream, we will start to create the actual content. We will convert this 360-degree video into a vertical format, 9:16 aspect ratio, that we can post on Instagram. Right. Remember we said earlier that we wanted to do something fresh, something more exciting, and then we will test it on our target audience to see whether our engagement numbers will improve. Now I have an idea for this video that we are about to do. There is a problem with our older videos. If we go back and look at this, for example, our views are still going up, 65,000 now. Here is the problem. Our videos have too much sky in them, too much scenery. For older folks, yeah, maybe they appreciate the scenery more. Older folks like me, we will appreciate the greenery, the fiber maxing. But for younger folks, this might be a bit too distracting. This is the idea that I'm going to propose for today. Why don't we try and create more layers, more stacks? We have people here at the bottom. What if we could have another layer of people in the center and another layer of people on top? So it's like 3 layers of people stacked on top of each other. It will make the scene more busy. Then again, it might be more engaging for our younger viewers. We will experiment with that and we will see whether it works. What we do today is that we have a clip of our warm-up for our morning run. We will edit the videos and then we'll try to stack them up vertically, 3 videos vertically, and see how that turns out. Okay, let's just head back. Going back to our project, that's where we ended last time. We created a quickened version of our audio. We sped it up by 105%. We sped it up by 5%. So in total, it's 105%. I'm going to do some cleaning up. Let me just move this into a new folder. New bin from selection. We will call it music. Okay. And this becomes a lot cleaner. Now, we can close this. I'm going to create a video with the 6:19 aspect ratio. Let me import a video that is already in that format and we'll use it as a template. I will import one of our earlier videos, like the one we did for Sentosa Run, Premiere. Say real1.mp4. This was the first reel that we created for Sentosa Run. Now, we want to create a new clip, a new sequence based on these settings. To do that, we will right-click and select New Sequence from Clip. And we have Reel 1 here. Now we can delete the Reel 1 MP4. We don't need it anymore. Well, remove it from the project. We don't delete it. Just right-click, clear. Yes, it's being used, but that's okay. We will continue. Yes, it will not delete a file, but it will delete a reference. I'll just rename it and call it Reel. Let's confirm that our settings are correct. By right, because we created this based on a template from our earlier videos, it should have the settings that we want. Look at sequence settings. We see that indeed it's a 9:16 vertical format. We have a resolution of 4K. Well, close to 4K. As square pixels looks alright. This looks okay. If we look at VR properties, yep, there's no VR. This is correct. We're making a flat video that we can upload to Instagram. This looks okay. Okay. Now, remember the 360-degree files that we imported? Let's put them into our project. We select the first video file, select everything until the last one. Then we drag them into our new 9:16 format. It says it doesn't match the sequence settings. That's okay. We're creating a vertical format. Therefore, we will keep existing settings. Right. It looks kind of squashed. We need to apply the Insta360 Reframe plugin that I've explained in my earlier videos. To make that quicker, I have created a template that I will open now, and I will apply to all the clips here. Let me just zoom up a bit so we can see all the clips. Remember that the sum of all clips should be 19 minutes. This looks correct. Now we're ready to apply the Reframe plugin from Insta360. We will open our project that we have created previously. This is our template. We put it here. No, we put it here. It's called template. If we don't have a template, it's okay. We can easily create it. But let me show you the settings that I'm copying over. This is a sample video clip that has got the Insta360 Reframe. It says settings that we want. Let's copy it over. So right click, copy. Head back to our project. No, actually the timeline is here. Select all the clips. Then we'll do a edit, paste attributes, Insta360 Reframe, selected. Okay, good. Now everything has got the Insta360 framing applied. Yeah, it doesn't look as distorted now because it has the right reframing. Let me show you the settings that I use for our reframing. Resolution is 4K, vertical format 9:16. Projection is distortion. Preset is mega view. View control is 64. Pan is 0. Tilt is 38 degrees. We selected this tilt so that we won't see my finger in the videos. Roll is 0. FOV control is 57. Distortion control is 1. If we are creating this from scratch, these are settings you will use. But instead of setting these settings again and again, I just put it into a template and copy the settings over, like you saw, a lot quicker. Now, we are ready to edit the video. Right now we can see that, again, a lot of sky, right? We're going to do some layering of our videos. We said that we'll do it for our warm-up. Okay, let's look for warm-up clips. The first clip is just background scenery, just, for context. In future, if people are looking at this archival video, they will know where we shot this. We don't need this for Instagram. Delete and clear up the space. Then we have a clip of our runners gathering at the MRT station. We'll keep this as an intro, but a very short, maybe 2-second snippet. We want this to set the context that we are going on a run. But it's a bit disturbing because we got too much sky. We might have to zoom in and maybe pan slowly. Then we come to the warm-up clips. Now these are ones I'm going to select, and we're going to stack it, 3 of them vertically. Let's look for 3 clips. So this clip, yes, we will keep. Okay, the next clip, we will also keep, this is also part of the warm-up. Next one is a briefing. That's okay. We can stack these three together. So these three clips are quite similar. We will stack them together vertically. Then this is the part where our runners begin running. Remember the part in the music where we come to the chorus and it says go. That part will correspond to the running part here. Oh, okay. The running part is the end of this video. Now we don't see a running part because the camera angle is pointing the other way. If we if we do a pan, you can see that our runners have started running. Yep, this is where they start running. And the rest are videos of me running. Not very interesting, but we will stack them 2 by 2, and then we'll do a very quick time remap. We will just simply zoom through all the scenery. But that's for the next part. For today's live stream, we will focus on these 3 clips. The first warm-up, then the second warm-up, and the briefing. We will do this stack on 3 of them. Now the problem is this: our video is in 360-degree format. We want to be able to pan through everybody to see everybody's faces. Because seeing people and seeing faces at the beginning of a video should improve our engagement. That's my hypothesis. It might be wrong, but no, today we can prove it. We're going to do a zoom in, and we are going to pan through the faces. So we'll put some animation on the panning, so that we will pan from, say, left to right. The way we'll pan is that in one of my earlier videos, in my earlier tutorials, I spoke about this method of panning. Okay, like this. Oops, let's just play the video. Play. Come on, play. Let's pause it. Okay, moving to the, so we created this chart to explain the panning. Is that clearer? Okay, good. We can use this. Yeah, good. Turn off the subtitles. The idea is this: we have a 360-degree camera, right? Which allows us to pan any of the angle from 0 to 360 degrees. But of course, we don't want to keep, looping around and around. It will make our viewers dizzy. The idea is this: we will pan, for example, from right to center, then to left, then back to center, back to right. It's like simulating your head turning from right to center to left and so on. Then we will control the delays. We will take 3 seconds to pan from right to center. We will hold 2 seconds there to orientate our viewer. Then we will pan in 3 seconds to left, hold it for 2 seconds, pan back to center in 3 seconds, hold there for 2 seconds, and pan back to right in 3 seconds, hold it for 2 seconds. And then we repeat. My theory is that if we do this in a very controlled manner, our viewer won't get dizzy. We will always pan slowly in 3 seconds, and we will always hold. We will grab the attention of our viewer. They can see what's happening in the video before we move in and continue panning in the other direction. This is what we'll be doing. Then again, the timing seems a bit too extreme. We only got 30 seconds in our video. We're not going to spend so many seconds waiting for everything in the video. Therefore, we will apply time remapping. We will be able to speed up some parts. 3 seconds will not be that long. We will speed up that part to achieve a panning speed of eventually less than 3 seconds. 2 seconds for the whole might be a bit long also. We might cut it down. When will we do this adjustment for the time remapping? We will do it when we put in the music. This has to match up with the music. When the music says go, we want to match that with our running videos. Therefore, the panning of our videos will have to be adjusted to hit that point, right? This is what we will do to our warm-up videos, the 3 of them. We will stack up vertically. We will all go through the same motion for all 3 videos. It looks synchronized. It will look nicer. How long will this take? We will have to synchronize with the music such that when the music says go, we will cut immediately to the running parts. Therefore, all this panning for the warm-up will happen before the running part, before the go part. All right, let's take one video clip and then we do this transition. Okay, we can choose a starting point. We can go from center to right, then center to left. But it's gonna be quite awkward. Maybe to standardize, we will start at left, then pan to center, then pan to right. Yeah, and then we hold in between. And then we have 3 video clips going through the exact same motion so that everything looks in lockstep, everything looks in sync. And let's do that. Let's pick our first warm-up clip. Head back here. Okay, I'm going to create a new sequence because we're going to layer 3 videos together. It will be easier to edit if we put them into different sequence settings. To do that, I will just take the reel. I will copy and paste. Reel has got everything inside it. I'm just going to create one with only the parts that I want. So right click, copy, and then right click, paste. I'm going to call this warm up 1. Yeah, maybe we can take out the hyphen. Okay, now we go into, okay, we can close the project here. All right, before we move on, there's something I forgot. Let me just, firstly, let's close our template project. To make it look a little less confusing, close the project. No, don't save. And we head back to our original project. One thing I forgot is to set the audio settings. Let me just clear this one off. Now the reason is this. The audio may have wind sounds and other kinds of noises. If I don't change the audio settings, it will get quite noisy. And when you have wind noise, there's a lot of bass. It might obscure, it might hide the music. Therefore, we will remove the wind noise. The way we do that is that we select all clips, go into Essential Sound, preset, change it to Ambience, and Focus. When we do this, it will remove the wind noise. Which means that we will hear any speaking, it will come out clearly, but if there's any wind noise as we run, it will not be there. All right, and hopefully this will also reduce our background noise. All right, our sound is now fixed. Now we can copy the clips and do our layering. I will take reel, I will just do a Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and I will call it warm up 1. Okay, and we edit warm up 1. Warm up 1 will only have the first warm up clip, and we will play around with the effect controls. We will pan the angle and all that. I do not need the initial clip clear. I do not need everything else behind it. All this will go clear. Remove the space. Right. Now we have a warm-up clip that's got exact same settings as the reel, but now we will have only one video in there, which is the first warm-up. Now we will apply our pan effects. Remember we said that we will pan from left to center, then right. Back to our figure again. Left to center, then right. But we will hold for 2 seconds before we pan for 3 seconds, then hold for 2 seconds, then pan to the right for 3 seconds, and hold there for 2 seconds. Let's do that. Heading back to Premiere. All right. Let's expand this, give it a bit more room. Okay. As we said earlier, we will hold for 2 seconds. Therefore, we click on this. We will, well, let's set the initial view, which is on the left. We will pan it till we hit the left. Now, remember that we're going to layer 3 layers of the warm-up video, which means you can afford to zoom in and show more faces. Therefore, I will apply the motion scale to zoom in. Yeah, problem is that we shouldn't zoom in like more than 200%, because once we do that, the videos will look pixelated. Okay, 155 sounds okay, but then it's off-centered. I need to shift it up a bit. Right. We said that we'll fit it in 3 parts in thirds. Can I see the guides? It'd be nice if I can see like you know, the 3 sections that we are going to overlay the videos. But I don't see any guides, so that's okay. Is this close enough? Okay, let's check. Okay, it's roughly 1/3, so that's okay. Can we zoom in closer? Okay, we don't want to cut off Paul's head too much. Is there somebody to the left? If you look at the pen, okay, so we have one person here. We will stick to that as a left. And then we will eventually stack up 2 more layers on top. Okay, this is a good place. We will now hold for 2 seconds. Let's set the timer here to 2 seconds. And we will add a keyframe for our Insta360 pen, like this. Our keyframe we will set to a Bezier keyframe. This means that our transition for the panning will be curved, will be smooth, and it looks more natural. Now we can pan. This is the left position. Now we can pan to the center position in 3 seconds. Therefore, I will set 3 seconds here. 2 plus 3 is 5. Set a keyframe, and we will pan the camera. We'll pan it to the center. Center will be okay. This is the right. Maybe center will keep it on focus on the vein. Okay, Paul was in the previous shot. Okay, now we can't see the vein too clearly, but well, let's stick with this for now, and we will tweak it later. Because of our Bezier curve, now we can see that the panning is happening. It's going for 2 seconds hold. It will pan for 3 seconds and hold. Now we will hold for 2 seconds. We will change this to 5, 7. Add a keyframe and stay there for 2 seconds. Then we will pan right in 3 seconds. This is 10. Keyframe, and we will pan right. And who is the last person on the right? Okay, Tasso is the right person. We will stay there. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned that some of the folks behind are a bit too small. We can't see their faces clearly, but that's the best we can do for now. Our camera is 8K, yes, 8K in resolution, but when we zoom in, it becomes grainy. We will try not to do that too much. We will hold this for 2 seconds. 12. Put a, okay. Next, look at this. We will start at left, hold for 2 seconds, pan for 3 seconds, hold for 2 seconds, pan for 3 seconds, and hold for 2 seconds. This looks kind of slow, but later on we'll do the time remapping, this thing here, to synchronize the video with the music. Eventually this will be a lot quicker, a lot shorter. Right, we are done with one video. Now we do it for the next video. We have 3 warm-up clips, 3 shots of the warm-up. We have done one. Let's do the next one. Now my question now is how do we do this, without having to go through all that manual hassle again. Let's suppose we take this Control-C, Control-V, and we call out warm-up 2. Can I just copy the second clip over? Okay, the second clip for warm-up is here. This is the first clip. Second clip is here. I will copy that. Then I will go to warm-up 2. All right, let's paste it somewhere safe here. Control-V. Okay, what if I just copy the effects? Copy. Paste attributes. Now we already have the Insta360 Reframe. We do not need that anymore. But we do. Do we? Let's try it. If I do this, what happens? If I do it Insta360, okay. See, it looks very weird. It applies the effect twice because, see, it appears twice. Maybe let's just remove one of them. There's one with the panning. This is the one that we want. This is the one that we do not need. Therefore, I can remove this. I can clear. Yeah, good. So we're in business. Now I can clear this. Right click, clear. Right click, repo delete. Now I need to adjust the panning points. All right, moving to the first keyframe. Who is the first person on the left? We have Zhi Huang over here. Will he be at the left or the right? Yeah, it's a bit odd. Let's maybe start with Tasso, because that's where most of the people are. Then we head to the next keyframe. The vein is in the center. That looks good. We'll stay there. Then we will pan to the right. Now this is definitely off. This is going to look very strange. Let me see. Can we work with this? Minus 19. Suppose I set this to minus 19. Yeah, we can't pan all the way to the right because some of the people get chopped off. What if I do a roll? Let me see. Okay, the vein is in the center. Now the vein goes over to the left. Maybe we stick with this one now, right? This will be the second layer. Remember that this will overlay on top of the earlier clip that we did for the warm-up. And this is warm-up 2. Moving on. Maybe to clean up, we will do some trimming. We will trim at the last keyframe here. We will do that for the first warm-up also. We will go to the last keyframe and we will trim it here. Okay. Right now it's 12 seconds. Definitely too long. We will need to do time remapping to speed this up. Okay, we've done 2 warm-ups. Then we have a third clip for warm-up. We will now work on that. Copy from warm-up 2 to warm-up 3. And we will get warm-up 3 from this clip here. Okay, we will copy this, Control C, and we will go to warm-up 3. Okay, paste it here. Then I will copy over the effects, right-click, copy, right-click, paste attributes. We will do everything including the reframe, but we will remove the extra reframe. The keyframes are in the second reframe, therefore we do not need the first reframe. Right-click, clear. Check that it looks okay. Okay. We can clear this now, report delete. Good. We still have the keyframes. Now let's fix the panning. The left now goes to center. It's a strange place to start the left because there's only 3 people in the frame, but okay, let's stick with that. Oh, wait, sorry, my mistake. We should start with this keyframe here. Move to the left. Left. Okay. Move on to the next keyframe. We will pan to the center. Center will be here with the vein in center. Next keyframe, we will hold. We are now at 74. We will now stick this at 74. Next keyframe, we will pan to the right. Okay, we don't want to pan too much. Okay, maybe we will cut off at Tommy, minus 39. Next keyframe, what did I do? Minus 39. Okay, minus 42. Next keyframe, same, minus 42. Okay, is this clip too short? Let me see. Yeah, this clip is kind of short, so Okay. We have to be careful not to touch the last frame. Let me see, how would it do that? Okay, we just have to be careful not to go to last frame because this clip is shorter and it might overflow, right? Okay, let's review. We will start at left, hold for 2 seconds. Pan for 3 seconds to center. Pan for 3 seconds to the right. And hold. Okay, good. Let me just check whether I did warm-up 2 correctly. If I go back to warm-up 2, beginning. This, okay, start at left. Pan for 3 seconds. Hold for 2 seconds. Pan for 3 seconds. And hold for 2 seconds. Okay, that's correct. Now we have the 3 clips with exactly the same animation. When we overlay on top of each other, it will look nice, I hope, because everything is so synchronized. How would that look like? Let's try it. Let's create a new clip. Okay, one, we'll just right click, new sequence from clip. We'll create a new clip called warm up that will copy the settings as we used earlier. Right, we have one warm up clip here. We will add a second warm up clip on top here. It will cover up the first clip. Okay, I'm not sure why the length is different. Let me see what's going on. Warm up and warm up 1 and warm up 2, the duration is off by a few seconds. 12 seconds. Warm up 3 is at 34. Did I forget to trim? Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on. See, the keyframes are wrong. It should be 2 seconds, not 5 seconds. When we pasted the clip over, it applied the settings to the entire clip. It kind of spaced out the panning. Therefore, this panning is not right. Let's move it. Okay, we will set this at 2 seconds. Okay, let's just hit back to the left. Okay, let's redo warm up 2 again. Warm up 2. This is 5. This is, the keyframe is off. Therefore, we will move this to the 3 second point. We will hold next for 2 seconds. Becomes 7. We will move our keyframe to 7 seconds. Then we will pan for 3 seconds, which is 10. We will move our keyframe. Then the last keyframe will be 2 seconds, 12. And we will move this to 12. Okay, good. And then now we can chop it off here. Good. Right, warm 1 and warm up 2 now is at 11:29. The sorting is messed up. Let's redo. 11:29, 11:29. Good. Warm up 3 is now has got the keyframes all spaced out incorrectly. We will now fix the keyframes. Warm up 3. We are now at the beginning. We will hold for 2 seconds. This keyframe needs to move to 2 seconds. Then we pan for 3 seconds. It's 5. We will move this to 5. We will hold for 2 seconds, 7. Move this over to 7. We will pan for 3 seconds, 10. We will move the keyframe. Oh, okay, let's zoom out. Move the keyframe to 3 seconds, and we will hold for 2 seconds. Move the keyframe to 2 seconds. Come on, move. Okay. And this is where we'll chop off the video. Yep, everything's the same now. 11 seconds, 29 frames. This is our warm-up sequence. Heading back to our consolidated warm-up sequence. Okay, so now we can chop off. Now, warm-up 2 is now obscuring warm-up 1 because they are occupying the same space. Now we will move warm-up 2 a bit further up. We will do a motion and we will do a position up. Somewhere at the center. Okay, when we play this, okay, there's a lag here, but let's scrub through manually. We are holding a left. We are now panning to center. Please, where's the pen? Okay, there's a bad lag here, so we can't see it. But let's assume that it's there. Let's put in the third warm-up clip, overlay it here. And we will push this up higher. Why is it black? Oh, great. Now our Premiere is just overloaded. It will not display correctly. But let's check. Warm-up 3 if we scroll to the left. Oh, come on. Why is it black now? Okay, the preview has gone bonkers. Warm-up 2 is... okay, warm-up 3. Come on. Yeah, now it gets slow because it's getting complicated. Please come back. Okay, heading up to warm up again. What will happen? Oh, there you go. So now we can push this all the way up. This will be positioned even higher, all the way up. Okay, not bad. Do we need to space out evenly? Maybe not. Maybe some sky here is not that bad. Yeah, but we should try to split up. Okay, let's use some math. See, the position is 1920, right? So we could, in theory, do some math and figure out where exactly to move. Let's bring up a web browser. My favorite trick is to use the JavaScript console. 1920 divided by 3 is this, 640. So 640 times 2 is this. So therefore these are points, 640 and 1280. Let's move that. This will give us exactly 1/3 the vertical resolution. Hit it back to Premiere, 640, 1280. Okay, second clip, we will shift up. Okay, it's minus. Okay, my math is not quite correct. It will Let's do this. 1920 divided by 3 is 640. Therefore, if we take 1920 minus 640, okay, 1280. Warm up to 734. Okay, my math is not quite correct, but we'll fix this later. So the idea is that we actually know numbers, so we can fix this. Yeah, we can make this so that it's precisely wanted. The effect of that, okay, the preview is sluggish, but you get the idea. This might work for engagement. We have more people, more faces, and more motion. If this preview works correctly, we'll see these 3 frames all synchronized. They should all pan at the same time. Let me do this preview one more time. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's my high resolution playback is on. It's not working. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I will adjust the numbers later to make it all equally aligned. For now, we have to trust that we've done our math correctly, and it will do. Oh, there you go. The pan comes back. So you can see that it's at left. Then, because we set the timing so precisely, it will pan at precisely the same time. Come on, there you go. And this will pan from left to center, and then it will hold at center for 2 seconds before panning to the right. I'm thinking this could be a nice, interesting effect. Yeah. Although I'm a bit concerned that the people on the top frame look bigger than the ones at the bottom. But maybe it's okay. Yeah, maybe it's okay after we adjust the tree heights. Now, it's going to be quite overwhelming to see all 3 moving at the same time. Let's progressively bring them in. Okay, also I'm worried that there's too much noise in there. Maybe let's take one track. We will take one track from the main video, and we will silence the rest. So we will disable. It will disable everything. Okay, I will just bring it down and bring it down. So that way, only one clip gets audio. The other 2 clips will not have any audio. Right. Now we're going to see, instead of seeing 3 straight away, let's bring it up one at a time. Okay, let's try this. If we move it to 1 second. Bring in the second warm-up, and the next second we bring in the other warm-up. And we move this in. What's happening? Okay, you see what I'm doing here? So we start with why is it? We start with one clip for the warm-up with plenty of sky. Then we will add in the second warm-up and the third warm-up. Come on. Yeah, it's getting sluggish. Yeah, wonder if I need some kind of borders in between to separate them. Otherwise, it's a bit confusing. But anyway, this is a experiment. Let's try this. Yep, the third clip comes in. Yep, okay. Yep, let's experiment with this. Right now it's 12 seconds, so as we mix into the music, we'll do some time remapping and compress this. We will probably cut down on the panning and the holding to fit with the music. Right, I will now end the live stream for now. I'm gonna do the adjustments to make sure that everything is all equally spaced out. This number doesn't seem right. We need to divide 1920 by 3 and figure out how to space out correctly. Then I will also do the same kind of effect for the running clips. Remember these clips for the running? Okay, now everything is getting very slow. Come on, move. We have clips that we captured for our running. Yeah, what we do is that we also do this overlaying, but maybe 3 stacked on each other is a bit too much. We will do 2 stacked, but we will alternate the changing of clips, meaning that we will stack 2. The interesting thing is that this is a 9 by 16 aspect ratio. When you divide 16 by 2, you get 8. So 9 by 8, 9 by 8, which means that there will be 2 square, kind of square clips. We will have 2 sceneries going on, one on top, one on the bottom. We will alternate. Then as we show the first scenery, we'll change the second scenery. As we show the second scenery, we'll change the one on top. So they kind of alternate. And with time remapping, we will zoom in through this sequence very quickly. It's like it's going to look like we're going to fly through the landscape. That might work, right? And we'll try that out. Yep. I will start working on this, and we'll see the results in the next live stream. Okay, see you in the next live stream. Thank you.